me like it did before. I've been walking through the middle of nowhere, trying to get to heaven before they close the door. When I was in Missouri, they wouldn't let me be. I had to leave there in a hurry. I only saw what they let me see. You broke a heart that loved you. Now you can see left the book and not write anymore. I've been walking that lonesome valley, trying to get to heaven before they close the door. I'm going down the river, down to New Orleans. Now they say everything's gonna be alright. I don't know what alright even means. I was riding in a buggy with Miss Mary Jane. Miss Mary Jane got a house in Baltimore. To heaven before they close the door. Sleep down in the parlor, and I relive my dreams. I close my eyes and wonder if everything is as hollow as it seems.
Hey, good morning. Mile 2002. I'm just coming out of Bend, where I had 3 very pleasant nights. 2 full zeros in a nice skiing apartment with 1 bedroom but a big living room, television, smart TV, kitchen. So I cooked and I had a barbecue outside. So I cooked me twice a steak and some burgers with eggs. And the smallest package of eggs which you could buy in the supermarket is 12 eggs. So I needed 4 eggs for my burgers. And now I have a full backpack, and in the backpack there's also 8 hard-cooked eggs in there. I have to do a break very soon because the backpack is very heavy with food. And I have 3.5 liters of water because next water is 12-13 miles, about 20 kilometers. Yeah, and so what's the plan? The next big stop will be Cascade Locks, the Bridge of Gods, which is the kind of the frontier between Oregon and Washington state. And I calculated that I need about 10 days to get there. But 10 days of food would be much too heavy with all the water. So I have only 6 or 7 days of food with me, plus the 8 cooked eggs. And then so I have only 6 or 7 days of food, but the backpack is still very heavy. I hope to get to a campsite in Olallie Lake, which is about in 3 or 4 days, to resupply a little bit, get a little more food, and there will also be a skiing area of Mount Hood in between with the famous Timberline Lodge. That is the lodge where they filmed the film Shining with Jack Nicholson. There should be pictures on it. So, but yeah, that's about it. 10 days long stretch, and look at the weather. It rained and it's cloudy, so the path is the first time in 5 weeks it's wet here, but I really like it. So it's not so dusty when it's wet. It's not really raining, just a few drops. Yeah, looking forward, but the backpack is heavy, and you can bet it's all uphill. Talk to you later. Alright, pretty interesting now. There's a thunderstorm building up, and it's quite dark here. I don't know if you can see it. And it's raining, and I heard thunder. I'm very high. I'm over 6,300 feet, and I'm a little bit below the ridge. So I feel a little safer below the ridge. The campsite is a lake which is coming in about half a mile. I just put my rain jacket on because I need to set up a tent in the rain. Hopefully I quickly find a tent site at the lake. I've at least seen 5 other guys going up there. Hopefully it's not too crowded at the lake, because maybe I don't have much time to set up tent before everything's getting really wet. And the other thing is, you don't want to camp in a thunderstorm in between the dead trees, so you better make sure that all the trees around you are healthy when the wind's coming up. Yeah, wish me luck. Talk to you later. Hey, good morning. I'm the second day out of Bend. Bend is somewhere there. I guess it's raining there, and we were surprised yesterday evening by a thunderstorm. We were going all day through the burned areas with tons of fallen trees. It was really difficult to climb around the trees. I lost the trail several times because you could not follow the trail anymore. And then we have found an oasis, pretty high altitude there in the trees. There's a lake, and we slept by the lake. The thunderstorm were coming. We were right getting into the tent before it was really raining down. And yeah, it's 6,500 feet. It was pretty up, so the clouds built up at the highest peaks everywhere, and then it rained. But it was okay. It was a little wet this morning. I have a little wet tent. Sleeping bag is okay. But yeah, this is the area we have to go through. It's again a burned area, and in the burned area you have tons of tree falls. And I just see that the deer is following me. Very nice here. But I hope that's not too many tree falls. The area is that we are going into the section of Mount Jefferson, which is 10,000 feet at minimum high, 3,000 something meters high. And then then I go down to the Olallie Camp Lake, which is in 2 days. And then there's 3 or 4 more days into the Mount Hood area with the Timberline Lodge. Mount Hood area is an all-year skiing area. Talk to you later. Hey, good morning. I was camping right down there. It was raining all night. There's a creek right next to it. There were about 4 tents. It's 8:15. I think I'm leaving the earliest. Everyone tries to try out the tent, and I had my tent already still wet from the night before. I didn't completely try it out because there was no sun, no real sun yesterday. So, but it was okay. I had my tent in porch mode, and it was not so wet inside because the door was open, but it was wet from the outside, and my polycro ground sheet was wet. So the outside was pretty much wet, so I have all dry stuff now in my backpack and the wet stuff outside. And I hope the fog is going away. I could need some breeze, some wind, and I could definitely need a little sun. As soon as I would see the sun, I would stop, do my coffee break, and I would try out everything. But as far as I can see from the Garmin weather report, which is not very accurate typically, but it says it's cloudy the whole day. The whole next 2 days it will be cloudy, so it will be difficult to find a spot in the sun. Yeah, other than that, it will go up now 5 miles. For 5 miles it goes steep up. I think it's more 1,500 feet. I did the other 1,500 feet yesterday. So 5 miles up and then 10 miles down. And then there's an official campsite. It doesn't have showers, it doesn't have laundry, but there's a little store because I need some food for getting me to Timberline Lodge and Cascade Locks. So I need a lot of food. So they also don't have Wi-Fi, so you can only pay in cash. It's basically a tent site with a store and cash payment. Yeah, but that's what I'm hopefully see by the end of today. Talk to you later. Hey, quick update. One day this evening I will reach Olallie Lake. I was coming over the junction going to Mount Jefferson, but everyone said there would be excellent views, and we didn't see any Mount Jefferson, at least not from the backside, and we didn't see Mount Hood so far. So the excellent views did not happen for us because the last 2 nights were rainy, and today all day was foggy. So I'm going now. Yeah, it was really difficult. It was raining overnight. Everything was wet in the morning. So we would hope for the sun to dry it out, but there was no sun, there was just fog. Then we had to go over a peak and there was a little snow. We had to go around the snow, and then after the snow there's a burnt area, and you can see that avalanches have come down in that section. The burnt trees are really dead. I hope there's not too many tree. Oh yes, there's a big tree fall. Don't know how to get around it. That will be a tricky one. I have to stop filming. I need to go around this thing. Talk to you later.
Your memory grows dimmer. It doesn't haunt me like it did before. I've been walking through the middle of nowhere trying to get to heaven before they close the door. When I was in Missouri, they wouldn't let me be. I had to leave them in a hurry. I only saw what they let me see. You broke a heart that loved you. Now you can seal up the book. You don't have to write anymore. I've been walking in a lonesome valley, trying to get to heaven before they close the door. everything gonna be alright. I don't know what alright even means. I was riding in a buggy with Miss Mary Jane. Miss Mary Jane got a house in Baltimore. I've been all around the world, boys. I'm trying to get to heaven before they close the door. Sleep down in the parlor and relive my dreams. I close my eyes and I wonder if everything's as hollow as it seems. Some chains don't pull on gamblers. Midnight ramblers like they did before. I'm in the sugar town, I sugar the sugar down. Now I'm trying to get to heaven before they close the door. On the guitar. David Kemper's on the drums. Charlie Sexton's on the guitar over here. And 20 on the